We discussed why we believe the graviton should have a spin 2. Now what we will do is to see if the interaction between sources mediated by a spin 2 field should be attractive or repulsive. So let's first review the case of a spin 1, and in particular we will try to identify what made the interaction between sources become repulsive instead of attractive when we go from spin 0 to spin 1. So that's the propagator we obtained for a free massive vector field. In particular, we showed that these terms where we have a division by the mass doesn't play any role. In fact, we can show that the propagator for the photon does not contain this term and is simply written. And if I now compare with a spin 0 propagator, so we see that the main difference comes from the minus g mu nu term, which has been brought here due to the spin 1. So every time we need a couple of Lorentz indices to our propagator, we also bring in a minus g mu nu. So now in the case of a spin 2 field, so we don't need the actual expression for the propagator, just we need to notice that we have now 4 Lorentz indices, and that comes from the fact that the source, in case of gravity, is the stress energy tensor, which is a rank 2 tensor. And of course the source plays an important role in the calculation of the effective action. So this is really the number of Lorentz indices in the source which determines how many Lorentz indices I have in the propagator itself. So because I have 4 indices for the propagator, for spin 2, I now need to bring another metric in the form of minus g alpha beta. And by bringing another minus index, I then therefore change the sign of the interaction. So I had an attractive interaction for spin 0, a repulsive interaction for spin 1, and I return to an attractive interaction for spin 2. And that's why we fall.